Seniors, you voted and selected one member of your class to give the senior address, the time that you all have been waiting for. Out of all the amazing voices we've heard here today, you selected one deep thinker and a kind heart. It is my great pleasure to introduce Mr. Mitch Majure.
Ooh, give me a second. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I am pleased to welcome students, parents, and faculty to the 2019 Central Senior Ceremony. I first would like to thank my peers who have selected to give me this speech. I know that I do not fully represent the entirety of this class's experience, but I am honored that you have given me the opportunity to capture just a fraction of it. As you have already heard this afternoon, my peers are stellar artists and mathematicians, scientists, and authors who, I'm sure, will go on to do incredible things. And as the end of the year approaches, everyone rushes to finalize plans for the coming fall. Today, however, I plan on following the rule that my friends and I have set for ourselves, and that is, stop talking about college. And if you could see my speech, there are little clapping emojis in between each word. Instead, I would like to slow down a little, take a deep breath, and appreciate my Central experience. So, my entire education has taken place here in Des Moines, so Central loomed large once I started taking advanced courses in middle school. And even after 5 years as a student, it is still imposing. I continue to be astounded by the caliber of students that I share classes with, the depth of courses in each department, and the incredible teachers whose remarkable lessons make challenging content approachable. Consistently, I hear from students who have graduated that Central has vastly overprepared them for their future education. And as I prepare to depart for, well, hold on. For you all listening, no, I'm not going to go there, but it's bittersweet to leave Central. And I think to capture that fully, I did what us kids are well known for, and I wrote a letter. Dear Central Academy, I'm sad to say we have to break up. It's not you, it's me. I have to move on. I legally have to move on. It was never meant to be forever, this thing between us, but I have you to thank for making me the person that I am today. I remember when we first met, I was intimidated. Man, was I intimidated. I'd heard stories about your tough and rigorous nature and the great things that your previous students had accomplished. I even debated at one point if I had what it takes to thrive with you. However, I wasn't greeted with the pink sheet TM and the methods of integration exam on the first day of math, nor was the first book of 8th grade English The Brothers K, which I have been reading, Mr. Marchetti. Instead, I, along with a nervous class of 8th graders, was greeted by your friendly students, welcoming administrators, and experienced teachers, all of whom made the transition into your storied halls easy. It's not like my classmates and I had it all figured out, though, because I don't think any one of us could have seen what was coming in the next 5 years we would get to spend with you. We couldn't have possibly imagined the life lessons you're about to teach us about studying, dealing with failure, teamwork, self-advocacy, building relationships with superiors, and, most importantly, say it with me now, knowing your trig tables. KYTT. But above all, you taught me and all of your students the importance of learning and an education. Every class and every teacher gave us effective tools to use in our lives outside of school, like abstract problem solving, analytical thinking, communication skills, the ability to look between the lines of literature and beneath the surface of art, and how our culture impacts the world around us. But at the same time, you made that intense learning enjoyable. Your classes made me crave learning and to seek out new places to find knowledge. And I'll carry that gift you've given me for the rest of my life. Finally, I want to thank you for the people you've let me meet, because the people I've come to know above all else, have been what has made my experience with you so fond in my heart. Behind every memorable moment has been one of the great relationships you've helped me make. Whether the very, very dramatic readings of Shakespeare in Miss Myers or Miss Brooks' class, working through physics problems I've overcomplicated for myself with Mr. Jacobson, or when my BC class convinced Mr. Reese to put more memes into his PowerPoints. These relationships, along with many, many more I wish I had the time to mention, are going to be what I miss the most about you. So I wish you a bright future, full of hard work and good memories. Once again, thank you for everything. Sincerely, Mitch Majure. P.S. We still have some time left. Let's make the most of it. Thank you.